Hello, my name is Little Vicky, and I'm coming to you to say that you should come and see the show Cabaret. It's full of lots of great dancing and wonderful costumes. You will enjoy the falafel. You will enjoy there's champagne, and you will enjoy also the pita bread. It's great. We'll see you there.
Oh, little Vicky, what are you doing? Did you turn on the camera? You're so funny. Oh, hi, Andre. You're here, too. How are you doing? Welcome to week 3 of Don't Tell Marcia, hosted by myself, Lil Vicky, and Andre.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, he's so sweet. Okay, Andre. Quote of the week. What do we got?
All right, there's 2 things you never say on Broadway. Never and always. And if you see our in-outs, you know why I say this.
The divas are out, girl. This is the reality of Broadway. You're in your full costume, hair, and makeup, and you realize, oh, I have to shave my beard. With my very, very dull razor. Phillips One Blade, if you'd like to sponsor us here at Cabaret, there's a lot of us who can't have facial hair.
This is your place. It's
Places! Oh!
We're at the top of the show, Places. Please go to the top of the show.
Okay.
Once again, this is the Places Call.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Hi, it's Gabby. I've stolen the camera. We're at Places, and I thought maybe I could show you a little in the basement, backstage.
It's yours. We all have vlogs now?
No, I'm stealing the camera from Marty.
Stole it.
I stole it.
Uh-oh.
But this is Hannah. She's our swings, and she's on for Frenchie tonight, which is usually what I play. How do you like Frenchie?
I like Frenchie.
Yeah? What's
Yeah.
your favorite part of doing Frenchie?
The French.
Hi, this is Maya. She's one of our vacation swings. And what are you doing tonight backstage?
I'm trailing, which is. Are you going to ask me? Whatever.
Go ahead.
Which is when you follow a track, and I'm following Helga tonight to see what the backstage traffic is like.
And you're going to debut for Helga tomorrow. Woo! Maya's incredibly talented, super, super good at her job.
Right, thank
She's
you.
Broadway. She's a pro.
Thanks.
Yes, he just
This is Carl.
Yeah.
Carl's also one of our swings. Who are you on for tonight?
I'm on for Hans tonight. Hans, yes.
Oh, you're getting your wig on.
Yes.
Do you have a name for your wig?
I don't, actually. Oh, should we?
now.
Name it now! What do you think?
Name
That wig! Start it. Another separate series.
Let's see the character that it brings
let's
to
see,
you.
Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, she's late. Late. Who is she this
That's
evening?
sexy. That's
Yeah.
sexy.
Oh my God.
I don't know, it
Sally
looks
Bowles is the
kind of-
videographer. Sick.
Just Sally Bowles tonight.
Tonight.
I don't know. It's giving very, it's kind of giving Raoul to me.
Done.
Done.
I think it's
Done, right?
Rolf for
Rolf
Germany.
or Raoul?
Rolf. I was thinking more like Janine. Sorry.
I veto that. I feel like Rolf would be like the German part of Raoul.
Well, that was easy.
So there we are.
Rolf.
Rolf. Thank you.
Bye, Carl.
Bye.
Have a good show.
Thank you. You know how I said that this week was going to be less field trips? I'm a big liar because a bunch of the Cabaret cast is here. We are, of course, seeing Wicked because we're not going to be at Gladiator II, I'll tell you that much. We are so excited. I don't think it's even everybody, but we're literally so excited. There's no spoilers. No spoilers. We just got out. Everyone, out of 10, what do we rate it? Out of 10, what do we cut? Thumbs up. Today is a special day at the Kit Kat Club because we have our, what we call our family dinner. It's a monthly little thing that we do here at the August Wilson, where we all go upstairs and we have a little dinner together. But this week is extra special because it's gonna be Thanksgiving.
It's turkey time, some turkey away. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Just get home.
So we're gonna go eat some Thanksgiving themed foods in between our shows today.
Nom nom nom, delicioso.
Maeve has yet to put on their makeup for the show, so
It's giving all natural.
they're gonna have to eat really fast to get back here in time.
I'm a natural girl.
And we always say that. we are in the bowels of the August Wilson, and there it is.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Say hi, Broadway.com.
Hi, Broadway.com.
Aww. Oh my God! Let's take a look at this bevy of delicious food. We've got some turkey. We've got some, whatever this is, some macaroni and cheese. Ooh, we're having some foodie. How exciting. Henry, what's your favorite Thanksgiving snack?
Well, in theory, I'm vegan, but I did just put some turkey on my plate, so.
Well, there we go.
In theory, I'm
Okay, Broadway.com. We are in the Emcee dressing room today, and you know what that means. It is a Marty Matinee. Over the summer, Eddie's rest shows were always on Mondays, so whenever I would go on, we'd call it a hashtag Marty Monday. But now, Adam's rest show kind of like bounces around, so we've changed it to Marty Matinee, when it's a matinee, of course. And then I guess when we approach the other dates, we'll just figure out what it'll be. Yeah, long-winded explanation out of the way. I am the MC this morning, and it is a two-show day, so I will be Victor tonight. So I'm gonna take you through the journey of going on for one track, going on for a second track. It's truly incredible what the human brain is capable of. But I'm excited. I haven't done the MC in 2 weeks, so short break. The last time the break was like almost 2 months, and I didn't forget anything last time, so fingers crossed. Yes, this is my Glinda Stanley Cup. I had to get it. It was a medical necessity. Currently noon, and David just got here.
Yay!
Friends.
Marcia's leading a Broadway show.
Again.
Again, girl.
Nice beanie. It's not like we're matching at all. Oh my God.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
You mind if I crash first?
Please. I was just saying, it's only been 2 weeks since the last time. Where the last time before the last break was like 2 months.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
But 2 weeks is just enough time to shake
forget everything.
To shake like the momentum. I feel.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you know.
You're gonna be great.
Okay, first up is pin curls. Oh, not that. I do my pin curls kind of uniquely. I do my pin curls every single day. But you know, for the MC, it's the same as it always is. There's nothing special about this. So I do like 4 little sections, and I do the pin curls like a crown over the top of my head. I don't know why. That's just what makes sense to me. Actually, no, I do know why. Because as the MC, we have to paint the front of the hairline white, because the wig that I wear is like the roots are bleached. It's a whole thing. You'll see it. The front of the hair is nice and like slicked back because it gets painted white, which I'll see if Jamie is okay with filming that process, because it's really interesting. I didn't know that they were going to do it, and it's really hard to get out of your hair after the show. I'll give you a very like truncated makeup tutorial because I don't want to give away all the secrets. So first we're gluing down the eyebrows, obviously something I am very familiar with, doing drag. Many of us actually cover our brows in this show. Fun fact, right at the beginning, when we were like moving into the theater and like starting to learn our makeup and like do our makeup for tech, I sent a I sent a brow covering tutorial. I filmed and made a brow covering tutorial for my cast because a lot of them had never done it before. And it's a tricky process. There's definitely some trial and error involved. It takes a lot of time. You have to be very kind of careful with it. So I sent them a tutorial, and many of them thank me to this day. But yes, we cover the eyebrows. And if you want, we can do like an in-depth Victor tutorial one day too, if that's something y'all are interested in. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, so we start by gluing the brows, gluing the brows, gluing the brows. For the Emcee, I do like 5, I think, layers of glue, maybe 4. Just because they actually have to like be covered or else they start to lift and you can see it. Where like with Victor, I only do like 2 layers of glue because it's covered in glitter, and if they start to lift, you can't even tell. Okay, we're at the last layer of glue. This is a little trick that drag queens use. Trixie Mattel, in my knowledge, is the one that coined it. You lick the glue and then you put it on and it like smooths out that last layer. It is not sanitary and I wouldn't suggest doing it, but it does work. So sorry everyone out there who is repulsed by this. But thank you Trixie Mattel for educating the masses. Okay. I do usually have a playlist that I listen to while I get ready, but I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of like copyright problem if I play it now. So just imagine like Stevie Nicks is playing. It's a lot of kind of like angsty, witchy, warlocky music. That's how I would describe it. That's very much the vibe for me, at least for my Emcee. Very powerful, very... Oh. Prologue Company, this is your 15-minute call. First of all, also, we have to introduce you to the Prologue Company. You've gotten glimpses of them in the last couple episodes, but we'll do a day where you actually get to meet them, because they are the most gifted group of dancers, instrumentalists I've ever seen. The Prologue is so cool. It's literally fantastic. And if you get here late and you miss it, it's a damn shame, because they're fantastic. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, my Emcee. Very witchy. Very silly. Not as silly as Adam, because my god, I could never. Adam has this ability to improv and just like change little things like right on the spot, and it is so impressive to me. I need like the structure, the routine. It might be the dancer in me, I guess. I like kind of like doing the same thing every day and like following an impulse when it comes, but it's almost as if like Adam's whole performance is impulse, and it's very, very impressive. It's a very hard thing to do. And now we go in with our blue. Where is it? There it is. This is a MAC stick in the shade High Def Cyan. Gorgeous, lovely, beautiful, perfect. It's like a cream stick, and then we really just dive in, diva. So because I have a big old brow bone, see that? I have to kind of go up and over it so we can see the pigment, or else you really can't see it at all. So we're just laying out like a kind of messy outline of where we're putting everything. Gotta make sure to get our nice and covered. The blue is so pretty too. It reminds me kind of like a Twiggy, like a 60s thing, which obviously Marcia would also love very, very much. The cream blue is down. We go in with a powder in Triennial Wave is the name of the shade. I can't open it because I cut my nails this morning. There we go. Okay. I use the same brush, and I center it mainly in the middle because it's not like the same exact shade. It's a little bit darker. So I like to center it in the middle and then like buff it out to the edges of the cream. And I set the cream with like a regular loose powder on the edges. So we don't, so we don't lose the softness. And all of the Emcee makeup is generally the same, like person to person. It's pretty similar. The blue eye, the smudged lip, but like Adam has a mustache. David's like brows are a little bit different than mine are, and I personally requested the little tears because I think it just adds a little foreshadowing to the kind of underbelly of the show, is that it is quite sad, but like you're seeing this person having a fun time and they have tears, but it's probably okay. Now we're going in with the part that everybody loves, the glitter. Every single person in the Kit Kat Club wears, not every single person, most of us wear some kind of Lemonhead LA glitter. It's the Space Paste, and this is the shade Private School. This is my favorite part of the makeup. I just love how sparkly it is, if you can imagine that. And I think it just does so much for it. And don't worry, we're gonna add some contrast as well. We're gonna add some black into the crease and mess it up a little bit, make it a little dirtier, as it were. Pretty. Doing the makeup, it really feels like part of like the process, getting into this character, because, you know, we're in this seedy little club in Berlin. Nobody's, you know, didn't hire a makeup artist. And our beautiful supervisor, Brian, taught us these plots and is always available for, you know, questions should we have them. But I really loved taking the plot and, like, of course, with approval, making like little changes to it that feel a little bit more like my Emcee. Like, that's been really special and really cool, and big fan. Yeah, I love the Emcee makeup a lot. I think it's so fun, and the colors are so beautiful, and the contrast is so cool, and yeah, and I love that we all kind of do it a little bit differently. It says something about, oh my god, it says something about who we are as MCs, and that's pretty special. Now we go in with a black shadow, also from MAC, and I put it on kind of like a liner, and then I carry it up into the crease just a little bit. Again, we're just adding a little bit of dimension. Just burped because we're getting a little nervously excited. The anticipation certainly builds throughout this process because you started to see it come together, and then you start to realize what you're about to do for the next couple hours. Yeah, just a little something, you know, a little depth, a little ooky spooky. And then we also carried the black underneath just a little bit. If you think I'll be doing my brows on camera, you are sorely mistaken. I need to focus, but we use an Anastasia brow pomade in soft brown. Okay, they're done. I didn't breathe for the last 2 minutes. I think the brows might be my favorite part of this makeup, because they're drawn on, they're kind of like permanently emoting, and there's something about that like synthetic presentation of emotion that I really connect to. I don't know. Like there's something about like with the makeup kind of like pulling empathy from the audience. Like, I look sad, and I think that's really effective with the journey the character goes on. I mean, I love the eyebrows. I requested the little upturned center, so it looks like I'm like this. But yes, big fan of the eyebrows for that reason. We go in with a couple of powder blushes in Peaches and Fleur Power. Also, the Victor and the Emcee makeup are so different for so many ways. Like there are very like specific like movement motifs in both of them. Like the Victor makeup is very round. It's very like the circles in the eyes and the button nose and like the apples of the cheeks, and like my lip is very, very small. So it's like circle, 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 circle. Where the MC's is so much about like dragging like the tears, and like you'll see I do this little part right here on my lip that like the lipstick is smeared. Like it's so much of like the movement is like grabbing and dragging, where Victor, who's much more like bubbly and cheerful and kind of giggly, it's very like round and circular and like wee, very Glinda, if you will. Also with Victor, I'm clean shaven, like as close as I can get, where for the Emcee I like there to be like a little bit of stubble, just because like he's supposed to be you know, a grown-up, and I don't always feel that way, so this helps me kind of look at myself a little bit differently. It's a little more masculine, which is not usually my vibe either. I remember after I did my put-in, our music director came up to me and with Jen, and she was like, "It's surprisingly masculine," my Emcee, and I was like, "Thank you." I just really wanted to make it different than myself. So the fact that people that know me are like surprised by like where I'm able to go, like that's very cool for me. Okay, ready? And we smear it. Then we put more on. And we smear it again. The first time I went on, a bunch of people in the building were like, "Was that on purpose?" And I was like, "What do you think?" Yes, it is on purpose. I love it. I love how like messy it's able to be. Because again, also Victor, it's all very, very precise. I take a lot of joy in how precise my Victor makeup is. Went in with a little mascara, and now is one of my favorite parts, the beauty marks. I choose a couple of like my own beauty marks that I like, and I intensify them. Oh, that was bad. And sometimes that happens. And I'll do this one. And then last one I do is this little one up here. It's a little wacky, but I like it. It makes it a little more weird. Oh, lashes. Ugh. I hate eyelashes. I don't know why, I just really do. Even in drag, I hate wearing eyelashes. But I actually really do think it like transforms this face quite a bit. Oh god, that's the thing that I forget the most when I'm on for Victor. I forget to put my eyelashes, and me and Mimi have this moment during Vilkeman where we're looking at each other for the choreography, and she'll go like, "Nice lashes," if I don't have any on my face. And then I run upstairs after Vilkeman and I put them on, because I should always have them on, but I just forget. Okay. These aren't like crazy in any way. They're just kind of, you know, there for a little bit of drama. Come on in. Brian is covering my tattoo. Say hi, Brian. I have a little daisy tattoo behind my ear, and tattoos are fine at the beginning, but for the end of the show, no tattoos can be had. Bye. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost done. And once the makeup is done, I'll wait for Jamie to come up and put my wig on and paint my hairline. Gosh, I feel like I've been building up this hairline painting so much. Very, very exciting. Okay, let's paint a hairline. Jamie's here.
Hi.
Someone commented after the first one, they were like, "Jamie looks like Anna Kendrick."
Stop.
Have you gotten that before?
I've never gotten that before, but I love her, so I will take that.
Me too, she's very funny. And that movie she just did was really good.
Woman of the Hour?
Yes, very good.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Big fan. Very good. So yes, as you can see, we're painting the hairline white, so it isn't as visible with the bleached. You like to say root.
Well, that's what they're called, roots.
I call it a root. But I appreciate and accept your perspective on life. So what do you call like the things at the bottom of a tree?
A root.
Oh, okay, so it's just like a dialect thing.
Well, but
I was like, is it like a hair term that technically it's actually it's like different than a than a tree root? It's a root. No.
Root. They're all roots.
They're all roots. Every time we put this in, also, I feel like Roger from Rent or something like that. I don't know why. Maybe there's a production where he's like a white platinum blonde, and I just am thinking about it.
Maybe that's who he is inside.
Yeah. Got a light. I know you're shivering. I would never be cast in that role in a million years.
Well, not with that attitude.
I think I'm okay. I honestly, I don't really have a place in Rent anywhere. Maybe Mark, maybe.
Maybe.
Or, no, yeah, that's kind of it. Or I guess, a misguided Roger.
Do you have a dream role that you haven't done yet?
In Rent?
No, I didn't.
I was like, not Rent. And I was like, no. I don't know. Maybe. There's like, that's the thing. There's a lot of things that I would like to do, but like, they're not, they're either like not cast as like a male-bodied person, or I don't know. I you know what? Growing up, I always wanted to be Jack in Into the Woods. That was always one.
Okay.
I think that character's so cute. But I mean, with all the Wicked hype lately, I want to be Glinda so bad. I think it'd be so fun.
It would be incredible.
Thank you. Maybe one day. Just kidding. Because it would have to be now. Because we're aging out of it. I look young, but I don't look that young. Ooh. Ah. And now we do the wig cap. Oh, the microphone goes on top of the cap. Sorry.
Yes.
As you can see, I still don't know what I'm doing. After, this is what, my 10th show, I think? Something like that?
Yeah.
9 or 10. Still have no idea what the order of anything is. Big moment, everyone. Big moment. Brrr. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Brrr. The wig. And she's beautiful today, Gemma.
Yes.
The other MCs have little, little curlies right here, little, spikes right here, but I didn't like them. So we moved them, which I very much appreciate. Thank you for your collaborative energy and energy in the workplace. Lovely. Oof.
I love this wig.
Me too. It's really cool. I love a little bang. This is honestly really similar to how my hair is right now. In terms of my haircut. It's very similar to this. Except the sides are much shorter, obviously.
Yes. Are you bored?
No, I'm getting nervous. Ayla, who's on for Sally today, taught me this trick to punch yourself. Because she always says, I have to remind myself that I have a body. And it really does a lot. It helps get a lot of that nervous energy out and helps it move. It reminds you that you're alive and you're present and we're doing it. We're moving things around. I'm ready to go.
How'd you feel?
It feels good.
Great.
Literally, what lace? What lace? Scalp!
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. Ooh, I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Okay, we are in costume, and we just got our 5-minute call, so I'm gonna head down, get this hat pinned into place so it doesn't fall off of my head, and I just gotta put my gloves on, and then we'll be all done. I'll see you probably after the show, because I'm not gonna do this in intermission. Bye! It's done. We did it. My hairline is very much still white. Giving it salt and pepper. I'll probably throw a hat on so I can sign and not look like a crazy person. But I look that way anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The show went great. Lovely audience. Yeah, no notes. Fantastic. I'm exhausted. But now we're back to Victor tonight, which is lovely because that means I can basically do the show from muscle memory and not have to think about it. But yeah, crazy day for sure. It was affirming. We're fine.
Oh, is it just Marty and their adoring fans?
You're doing it too?
No, I stole it from you.
I'm filming a vlog for Broadway.com. Check it out.
Can we get 1 to 3 words describing Marty as the MC?
My favorite MC ever. Amazing. Aside from Alan Cumming. Amazing. Alan Cumming. Alan Cumming, we love you.
Perfection.
And then Marty.
Perfection. Couldn't be better.
Okay, the question of the week is, let me turn this around. Change a letter, ruin a musical, or movie or book. Where's mine? Mine was on the second page. Some of these are inappropriate. Where's mine though? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oklahoma. That was mine. Gay Cowboys. Hey divas, it's me, coming to you from the Kit Kat Club. It is Saturday night. This week has been absolutely bonkers, and I wish that I documented it better. But it's the week of Thanksgiving, so we were on a holiday schedule. So we had one show on Tuesday, and we had 2 shows Wednesday, where I was MC, then Victor. Off Thursday, 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 1 show Sunday. And that's our week. And I'm coming to you today from the end of our second 2-show day in a row. And it's Saturday night. I am exhausted. I feel delusional. I feel crazy. But that's Broadway, y'all. When people say that Broadway is hard, they're not kidding. Yeah, I am beat. So with that, I send you off with so much love. I hope you all enjoyed episode 3 of Don't Tell Marcia, but you do tell your friends. And make sure to put your answers to the question of the week in the comments. I think it's so fun when people play along with us. Yeah, I love you all so much. Bye.